All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1 in 2023 CR 3543? The court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation number 1 in 2024 CR 4456? The court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1 in each cause number?
Yes, ma'am.
In each cause number, the court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. It is to deny the motion to adjudicate, continue on his deferred. And in the 2023, cause number 2023 CR 3543, extend for 1 year, amend for outpatient treatment program and monthly UAs. And then under the 2024 CR 4456 cause number, amend for outpatient treatment program and monthly UAs, Your Honor. And the state will take into consideration cause number 2025 PF 24726, which is the possession of the Penalty Group 2 controlled substance that he pled true to, and number 1 of each of these NTRs, Your
All
Honor.
right, so you said 2025 PF
Yes, Your Honor. 2025 PF 24726.
26.
Yes.
Okay. Counsel, is that the agreement?
Yes, Judge.
Are you asking the court to follow this agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, State. So you want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
So,
All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Moses Anthony Ross.
All right, so what is your drug of choice and what have you been using?
Just marijuana.
Well, I mean, there's no just marijuana to it. Do
TC.
you want to go? Well, what I mean is you're not allowed to use drugs while you're on probation. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am. When I first started probation, I had a prescription that was approved by you.
Mhm.
That my probation officer told me it was okay.
But what is this possession about then?
It's the same
It's-
THC.
It's just THC. I get it from the stores, from like the dispensaries here in San Antonio. But and then she told me that the provider that I had doesn't get accepted by you no more. So I had to find another one. And it took me about a month, but I found
Well, I
it.
mean, provider not accepted by me. What do you mean?
She said,
Where he got his original prescription. It was okay the first time and it got approved by the court. It's when it needed renewing, that same place where he got the prescription was not recognized by the court anymore.
she told me I can no longer use it.
Oh, well, then there's something wrong with that provider because I'm just not,
Oh, I know.
saying, oh, you're okay now. And then this time you're not okay. So,
I mean, I understand. It's just that I don't want to call it the vendor, but for the lack of a better word, the location where he'd been getting his prescriptions was no longer recognized by the court.
all right.
She told me when it expired that you no longer take that provider, and then that there's only a certain list that this court takes, and that it took me about a month to find it. And
Well, I will tell you the certain list because people keep saying it's people that I'm not approving. There means that there's an issue with that provider.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not just me just saying, oh, no, you can't use a provider, but you can use it now, but I'm going to take it away. That means that there's an issue with that provider. There's an issue with that provider's license. There's an issue with that provider's prescriptions and what they are using, the criteria they're using to give prescriptions. So you understand?
yes, ma'am. I got a new one.
Okay,
Yeah, the probation just showed it.
yes. So what have you done since you've been on probation?
I did my first class I completed. My second class, she said I could start at the end of July of this time, and I got in trouble, so I didn't start my class.
All right.
But all I have to do is complete one more class, and I would have completed both my.
What, that's parenting?
That's the one he needed to start in July.
But she told me I could wait till the end of July since I just got done with the other probation in that class.
Right. All right, and I'm sorry, State, were you asking for an extension of 1 year
Yes, Your Honor.
and
On the-
3543?
Yes, that's what the recommendation was from probation. I believe that it's supposed to expire month, the 20, and
That's on the 2023 case.
the 2023 case. And it had already been extended once already, Judge. So,
It was
I mean,
extended
the other one,
once.
he's not expiring until 2026.
The first one got extended because of monies.
Okay, I'm
And Judge, I think they're asking for the extension in order for him to do the outpatient treatment program, but depending on if you think that's even necessary, given that he has a prescription.
Because the outpatient treatment, I'm assuming it's because the possession of a controlled substance, which was the marijuana that he didn't have his prescription for at the time because the provider is no longer on a list of approved providers. So what I'm wondering is we just let the 3543 case expire,
Mhm.
and then he's still on probation
The other case.
on the other
until
case.
That's fine with the state, Your Honor.
June of 2026, Judge.
And then in the other case, he still has an affirmative finding of family violence, so it's the same.
Yes, Judge.
All right, so this is what the court will do then. In cause number 2023 CR 3543, the court is finding violation of condition number 1 true. The court will deny the motion. And that case will expire on August 24th, 2023. I'm sorry,
25.
25. Thank you. And then in cause number 2024 CR 4456, court is finding violation of condition number 1 true. The court will take in consideration 2025 PF 24726. All right, and then I really don't see the need for, as everybody stated, I really don't see the need for outpatient treatment or probation. Do you see the need for outpatient treatment? All right. So this is what needs to happen though. Whatever your prescription is, it's not a free pass for you to use more than you're supposed to be using. You understand?
yes, ma'am.
And probation, I see that it's for PTSD.
The first one was for my ACL, MCL. I have full reconstruction surgery on my knee. I fractured my lower back. I'm a barber. My back hurts. My knees kill me. Both of them are torn. And my dad was in the military, so all that's documented through in the hospital.
So is it for PTSD or not?
Yes, this one is, yes, ma'am.
All right, so is there anything we need to do to address the PTSD probation? All right. All right, then those are the court's orders.
Thank you, Judge.
You need to make sure, we're off the record, you need to make sure that you complete all these programs. And even though your probation officer is telling you, well, we can start at this time, just do it, get it out of the way,
Yes, ma'am.
complete it. You understand? Is there anything else?
Yes, Judge, part of his bond condition, we put him on GPS partial. I don't know if we need a separate order to remove it this morning or today.
State, do you have any objection to the removal of GPS? He's on GPS.
It's part of the bond condition the judge gave a couple of weeks ago.
No, Judge. I mean, I think one of my questions was in the new case, he was out on St. Mary's buying the product, and that was just a concern. I didn't know what time that was at. I just want to make sure he's following probation rules, as in some type of curfew of not being out late.
All right, so this is what we'll do. We'll continue with partial GPS for 30 more days. Come back and we'll see how he's doing. If there are no issues, then I'll consider removal.
Okay, can I go ahead and get that court date today then?
Sure,
Miss Boyd,
yes.
oh, can I get it on tracking? I'm a barber. My clients book at like 9 in the morning, and I stayed here till like 9 or 10. And I'm like, I've been doing it for like a year, 2 years.
You need to speak to the state about that. Your attorney needs to speak to the state about that. I'll let them confer with the state. So confer with the state about that.
Judge,
You're welcome.
have a good morning.
You too. Yes. All right, just give me one moment. Let me put this in the system.
We'll go back on the record on those.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right, we're back on the record.
Mr. Governor has no objection to tracking for work purposes,
All right.
unless it's Ross.
All right, probation. His GPS device, just be for tracking only for now. And I know it's through pretrial services, but we'll come back in 30 days.
What's next with
Some of them give a release of that, but others make a huge.
All right, thank you.
Same thing, choose your footwear based on how you fit to this. Yeah.
All right, so. All right. Okay. Jose Armando Rodriguez. Hello.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. How are you doing?
All right, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. It's Monday. It's new beginnings.
Yay.
So he's in federal custody.
He is in federal custody. I did have contact with the federal public defender. And he was sentenced to 10 months. He has been in federal custody since February. So I'm estimating around the end of November, around the
Just
12th.
1 second. State. On Jose Armando Jr.,
Yes, Judge.
defense counsel tells me that he's received 10 months.
Yep.
What do you all want to do?
So as he can come here, we'll weigh him out.
All right.
That's sort of the new thing, Judge.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Ms. Ferguson. Jose Rodriguez has been sentenced to 10 months in federal custody. Can you have him bench warranted? Well, the state, if they can have him bench warranted.
Yes.
When do you want him brought back? Are you available September 8th?
Judge. Um. Is that the only day that? I'm gonna say the 11th.
All right. All right. We'll see you then.
Okay, thank you,
Thank you.
Judge. Thank you.
All right, anyone else? Joshua Perales. And counsel, if everything's going well with your client, then you really don't have to come in. If the state has no objections, just let me know and we'll remove GPS.
Yeah, well, I give them the update, then I can like it.
All right,
Yeah,
thank you. All right, where are we on this case with discovery?
I have not looked at the videos. He's brought some issues up, wants me to look at them. So I'd ask for a 30-day reset if I could.
All right, have you received an offer from the state?
I did receive an offer from the state and he brought up some issues. So I want to look at the videos, have him come in and look at those.
All right, Norma, I need a 30-day reset on Joshua Perales for a plea deadline date, please. September 18th, counsel?
That was for Moses Ross.
Yeah. Oh, that's for Moses Ross?
When they, I just need on my calendar.
Norma, is Moses Ross September 18th?
Oh, you give them a status update?
Yes. All right, and so then the person before me now,
I can give them the date.
all right, September 18th will be your plea deadline date. On that date, you need to let the court know whether you've reached an agreement with the state. If you have not, your next court date is going to be a quick turnaround for jury trial. You understand? All right, thank you for addressing appropriate court. Just have a seat and they'll bring the reset form to you.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm nervous. Am I gonna be punished? How you doing today?
What, no, but there is a warrant for you.
There is?
Yes, so,
Oh, there is?
yeah, so we're going to figure out what it's about.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
don't get concerned. We'll figure out what it's about.
Okay.
But here's the way things work.
Okay.
Whenever there's a warrant for somebody's arrest, it may be for something that's unrelated to this court, but the deputies have to take you into custody. We're going to try to figure out what it is. Your attorney is here, so
Issue the warrant for the violation report?
no, because we haven't had a hearing on the violation report.
Okay, right, okay, so I'll look into what.
So, so,
Okay.
yeah,
Thank you.
so we'll take care of it.
Yeah, we're gonna,
Yeah, we'll figure
it's
it out.
unrelated to.
I don't think I issued a warrant because it's not in the system where I've issued a warrant for the violation report. So we'll try to figure out what's going
Go
on.
to the back and see.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Okay, there's always, it's Monday. Of course, there has to be
Yeah.
drama. But,
No idea there's such- I mean,
yeah, but we'll see what's going on. He was late for court too.
yeah, but he's a little.
Yeah, I hear you. So we'll see.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what I looked at right here.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so yes.
Yes.
All right. Is there anyone who's ready? Because
Yes.
a jury is going to be up.
All right, let's talk about that. This hearing had just about everything: probation issues, confusion over prescriptions, a GPS tracker debate, and even a surprise warrant at the end. Judge Boyd was in control throughout, patient but direct, giving each side room to explain without letting things spin into chaos. She had to walk Mr. Moses Ross through multiple case numbers, violations, and probation terms, and she did it with that steady, conversational tone that makes complicated matters clear. You could tell she was listening closely, particularly when Ross tried to explain the situation with his THC prescriptions. She wasn't dismissive, but she also made sure he understood the difference between what he thought was permitted and what the court would actually recognize. That balance of empathy and firmness is exactly what keeps a courtroom from unraveling. As for Mr. Ross himself, he came across more sincere than defiant. His body language and answers weren't combative, though he did wander a bit in his explanations. The "just marijuana" comment was one of those small courtroom moments that says a lot. He tried to minimize, the judge pushed back immediately. And it was clear she wasn't going to let that phrasing slide. To his credit, he didn't argue further. He admitted he struggled to find an approved provider. And you could sense he was frustrated by the bureaucracy, but he stayed respectful throughout. The longer discussion about his medical conditions, knee surgeries, back pain, PTSD, was heartfelt. Though maybe not as legally relevant as he hoped. Still, it showed the court a fuller picture of the person on probation rather than just a case file. The state and defense were professional and relatively aligned. The defense pressed for leniency in light of Ross having a prescription, and the state didn't dig in unnecessarily. In fact, there was a little back and forth where everyone seemed to agree outpatient treatment might not be needed once the prescription issue was sorted out. That's rare in these settings. Usually there's more sparring, but here both sides found middle ground. Probation added context about providers and licensing, which seemed to clear up some of the confusion. The atmosphere stayed calm, with just enough conversational back and forth to remind you this is real life, not a scripted proceeding. Things wrapped with the judge clarifying expectations. Ross needs to complete his classes, stay within prescription limits, and prove he can stick to probation terms. She extended GPS monitoring for 30 more days, mostly to make sure Ross stayed on track, but she left the door open for removing it if he complied. That was a practical compromise, accountability with a path forward. Then came the curveball. Another defendant was told, mid-hearing, that a warrant was waiting for him. You could see the tension rise in the room, but again Judge Boyd handled it with calm authority. She reassured him they'd figure it out. Reminded everyone that sometimes warrants come from unrelated matters, and kept the process moving without letting panic take over. Overall, the hearing had a steady rhythm, clear judicial guidance. A defendant who was more confused than combative, and attorneys who actually seemed to be working toward solutions instead of just scoring points. Judge Boyd's patience and clear explanations carried the day. And while nobody enjoys hearing about GPS monitors and probation extensions, the way she explained it made sense. You leave knowing exactly where the line is. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.